Oh, those are some good hits right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
You did
We're
survive.
starting.
No firepower lost. You are on fire.
That is Cringe's boat.
Yes.
The
Yes.
diabolical conclusion.
Robotnik's dilemma.
No clue what that's meant to mean.
And the abyss.
My missiles are on fire.
That's never a good sign, is it? The abyss is Fish's entry.
Your missiles are away and on course. That's all you need.
They do be very on fire. Oh, right. I think the only thing that has Incendiary loaded into it now is a Doom Cram that's like nothing but Incendiary. It burns slow, though.
But it burns for a while.
It do. Abyss, weathering things pretty well, also on fire. As is
Crab
tradition,
sword,
it's very on fire. It does nothing. Oh my god. That was so many of those little partial blocks. You're definitely winning the HP war. The question is, who starts losing firepower first? You.
Me. That would be me.
Oof.
You had to say something. I say interference. For jinxing it.
I did
What
not
do you
mean
say
to
about
curse
that,
you, sir.
Hyde?
I'm sorry.
I say interference.
That cram did find its way directly onto you, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Right as
You may
said
have
it.
disabled all of Fish's detection?
Some of it, at least.
Yeah. He doesn't have any redundancy. It's just those two towers that I put on there live on stream after he submitted
I don't know.
it.
I don't know anything about not having redundant detection. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you would never do that. Oh, one of the towers just fell off. Excellent. Going well.
Totally, literally not just on my turret and a single invisible turret. No.
You no. That would be irresponsible.
Exactly, and I am very responsible and always remember to turn on detection.
Correct.
Cringe, your main gun
The main gun got boomed.
ceased existing.
Emfrides said, I wonder who's going to lose firepower first, and proceeds to nail the main gun.
As if I'm the little man in control of the turret. You got me. I'm in there. It's me. I'm the guns.
It's all staged. I knew it.
It's all staged. It always has been.
Exactly. I've been saying it since the start. No one believed me.
Wise crab know all. I mean, you are still in the lead on terms of firepower?
I'm about to lose it very soon.
Potentially. It depends on how fire or how on fire.
Well, I was looking at my missiles and I noticed...
yeah. Let's see. You have 42 firepower remaining. Fish has 50. And then you have more health. And we know that your medium missiles really hurt because they tore through Dev.
But there's not a lot of those left.
Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. One or two. Well, it looks like most are half. Half are still there. Yeah. Yeah, half. This is good. Just a nice little missile versus cram fight. Good shot. Excellent. Excellent. They're like shooting at the rearmost block on your ship.
Perfect. A bonus I have discovered in the way I design things is I always have big bridges. And big bridges mean big target spoofing.
Yes. Incidental target spoof. Strongest spoof. Another couple big hits, seemingly not really hitting any firepower on your craft, though.
I might do some slight changes to the ship in between.
You are
like,
always
it's performing
free.
alright, but...
What is it trying to... Oh, it's shooting at your AI. I see.
How's it... Oh, I was about to say, is he, like, specifically shooting at my AI?
No,
or...
he's specifically hitting it. I was wondering what it
Wait a
was
minute.
targeting down here, because, like, the
Did
missiles
you
were burnt out and stuff.
Did you change my... Did you change the AI... Did you change the rubber there to stone?
Yes. Yes, I did, actually. That way it doesn't catch on fire and burn your AI out. Otherwise, this would have killed you.
Oh yeah, rubber burns very well.
Yes, rubber's
Rubber
extremely
burns
flammable.
very well? I was not aware of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it does kinda in reality.
Yes, it does, especially depending on like the kind of rubber. It burns.
I thought it had to like. I was under the impression rubber, like, had to be forced to burn. That's why it. Like,
Certain
ooh.
kind of latex are very flammable. Ooh, you hit an ammo stowage, I think.
Is that why some people find it hot? But
Probably, actually. Wow,
Well,
this
I
is
respect the attempt.
remarkably close, actually.
yeah, I love and even though like it's frigate tournament, Wes and Fish will still find a way to make a dreadnought. fit.
Yeah. They submit cram battleships instead. I adore it.
It's like, yes. What if we just take freaking dreadnought and shrink it?
Yeah,
British Navy.
it's a toy dreadnought.
1920.
The capital toy dreadnought class size. Everyone knows about it. I like these little guys here who just kind of scoot along the ocean surface.
Circumventing treaties with mental gymnastics then.
You know,
Yes.
it's a talent. Important talent to acquire.
Everyone loves circumnavigating treaties.
You know, the bridge is not looking very secure. The bridge is gone.
What happened to the
That
bridge?
shouldn't-
Missiles happened to the bridge, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it does have backup sonar down here, so it has some vague idea. Oh, wait. You know what it doesn't
Zinc.
have? Engines.
Engine. Yippee!
It appears to have no engine.
Inky.
It also appears to have no remaining float.
Yippee! Sorry, Fish. Love you.
cringe emerges
No homo.
victorious.
Cringe do. No homo. Only slight homo. The slightest
No.
touch.
That was indeed a diabolical conclusion.
All right. Second round. See how it goes. Yeah, it's remarkably accurate with those first two crams. I gotta be honest, usually the first couple cram shots are just completely out to Wow, did that smack an engine immediately? No, okay, that's a pump. About to
Couldn't
say.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that turned into an
Redeemed by
extremely
the-
close round.
Mm-hmm.
I am a fan of
Speaking
close
of
rounds.
frigates, I have Hoy going on in the background, and I just researched a new type of frigate.
Oh,
The timing was perfect.
yes. Oh, the Robotnik is just because this kind of looks like Eggman. According to Heise himself, it looks a little bit Eggman-y.
That's it.
Oh.
Was it you or was it It was Dev. Dev has it in community in the community tournament section. Sorry to implicate you falsely like that, Heise. I'm sorry.
I take no offense. It's alright.
All right. Hey, you know what? You got first blood on firepower this time around.
Yay.
10%
Don't you dare
of
jinx
fish
it
got
again.
knocked out somewhere. Probably this.
Back
Oh,
one?
that's-
Oh,
a
it's
bit of
this
fire there.
front one there, I think.
Okay.
Say, were smoke dispensers allowed in this tournament?
They were. Very few people used them. In fact, I think Dev was the only one who did.
That's smart.
It is. Yeah, you could mess with people's detection a little bit of laser defense. Oh, your missiles are on fire again.
I actually meant use smoke to extinguish fires.
Wait, what?
Can it?
Smoke chokes out fires.
In from the depths.
Oh.
In from the depths.
You're kidding me.
I am not immediately, mind you, but it.
Herb, I have an idea.
I had no idea. That's amazing. I love that.
That's,
Wait, you had
that
no
is
idea?
cool.
No, I had not
Solid
heard that.
attention to detail.
I had not heard that they interacted that way. That's fantastic. Oh, okay. Well, that helped even out the firepower.
I look away for 10 seconds, and gun go boom. Okay, well, I'm making a mental list on things I need to fix, and that seems to be a big one.
Yeah, you do seem to have a slight... Where did that... front?
No, they went through the med bay.
Oh,
Wait,
the
what?
monsters.
Fragment?
No, there's no
Did
frag.
a fragment go through? And... Oh, okay.
No, it's just HE found a way up.
You
have a-
so.
Did you forget
what?
to bring this all the way up to the top?
No.
Okay.
I think this has all been blown off. And if so, then
That's a lot of boom.
ha ha ha.
If so, it held on for a long time.
Uh-huh.
If so, it actually did a wonderful job. Like...
We like to live life on the edge here and
Yeah.
in cringe.
You just leave one hole to invite, to entice the HE.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Abyss is showing signs of slowing.
Oh, doesn't sound good.
No, that was not good the last time it happened.
Hurt. Steam might have lost some pressure if it's steam powered, but I don't think it's going down just yet.
No? I did put some backup fuel ones in it. It did used to be nothing but steam. And it had some problems in the bonus rounds. Let
Oh,
me tell you
trust me.
what.
I know how problematic steam can be.
You certainly do.
T-junctions!
When big crams bounce, my heart just breaks a little bit.
Honestly, valid.
Wow, it really does not have a lot of firepower left. 45%. These crams are just not... Oh, there's one that skipped, but still hit. Man, it is so on fire. Ooh, man.
Half of it's gone.
Half is being
It's
generous.
gone. Well, you know.
It is missiles.
I didn't want to say it's gone.
Missiles are
Although
so
I might
strong.
be saying that in just a moment.
The main thing the Abyss struggles from is that Fish didn't have a lot of time to make it, and it ended up being like 60% armor cost. It just doesn't have enough firepower. If it had just a little bit more punch, you know, I think it would do...
You think he could rebuild the cram?
I mean, he could add another
for the,
turret probably, and get rid of a bunch of heavy armor or something. He's got 40,000 in materials just stowed away in heavy armor. And I think his cram turrets only cost like 15 apiece.
How's it floating with all that heavy armor?
He had me add up props.
Oh, okay. Ah, gotcha.
It doesn't like need them, but when it starts to look like this, it needs them.
However, that does mean if the engine goes kaput, then it's sink.
Sorta. It depends on where the damage has been done. I also traded out probably half the metal for alloy, so it is neutrally buoyant. It's just, you know, depending on how many holes and where, God, these remote-guided missiles just keep getting hit and not being able to do their thing. It's so heartbreaking. Oof. That was a whole turret gone. Not that there was much left of the turrets, but 37% firepower and a dream. Ah, it looks pretty alright from this side.
I heard a giant explosion as you said that.
Shh.
He does it
Everything is
again.
fine. Look, she's in great fighting condition. Never looked better.
Yes.
Gonna be selling it to Russia soon, in fact.
It's in better shape than the Moskva.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's perfect.
Still above water.
Like, you know what? Hey, mostly above water.
Oh, I always feel bad making fun of it, but oh well, it's funny.
1.8%, and then she DQs. Alright.
How many disqualification points can a participant accumulate in total?
30.
Okay.
I try to be lenient with them. I always weight them differently so that different things are more egregious. In this one, the big ones are sinking, too high, too far away. Everything else is pretty lenient. Oh,
There we go.
there it is. With 10 seconds on the clock, she is under the health for DQ. All right, that was close but clean. Okay. Right, the Vanna is actually going against Sauron. Right, it's fighting the birthday cake. I don't think I'm going to win that.
Maybe.
I'm not convinced.
I am very unconvinced. I think the Vanna is going to do me
Not
a bomb.
convinced about you not winning that.
Oh, I see. I like this. I love the confidence. And
Oh wait. Is this cringe?
this is the
Yes.
March.
Is this the march that?
No, yes, but no.
Oh,
I took
He
some of the
nerfed
changes
it.
you did. Your changes put it over the cost barrier.
I'm sorry.
No worries. I just
You're good.
took some of them and the spirits of them and copy and pasted your PID settings and some of the AI settings. It's she's like 50-50, give or take.
Ah, okay.
I like the fact we're shooting that back turret. That's a good start.
It is, and the plasma are not able to do very much at the moment, and she is, boy, she's rolling.
Oh, I'm gonna hear it from Wes if I win this.
I put more thrusters on your craft, and man, can you tell?
Seems a bit more. Yeah, it seems a bit more drifty.
She's
Well-
got some speed now. She's maneuverable. Look at this.
She had some control issues before. She was trying to move a lot of mass, or well,
Yeah,
stop.
Cringe likes his
a
metal.
lot of
don't
mass
he?
with little.
He was
thrusters.
trying to move a lot of mass.
She
I hear
Cringe
Lizzo.
likes his metal. Cringe likes his metal.
No, it's not.
Like
Once it got moving, it moved really fast. But when it had
Yes.
to stop to turn around, it couldn't.
So I actually liked that, and I just made it so that it could turn around better, and messed with the PID settings to actually encourage it to strafe back and forth. That way, it's got the possibility to get hit by craft. It like actually opens itself up to fire. Like right here, it's the Enfair's moving away from it, and the March
What?
is turning to face still.
Did you say it cost too much?
Yes, it was at 138 or 39,000 materials, if I recall.
Over the budget.
The budget was
Oh, in
133, so it was about 5k over the budget.
Oh, okay, that's not much.
It looks like the Enfair doesn't have quite enough protection on the top of its turret caps.
honestly, this is very, very cinematic for me. This is like peak orbital bombardment.
Yeah, it's kind of exactly what it was meant to do. I'm a big fan of where I got it, like drifting and kind of pseudo-circling and stuff now. It's just kind of a jukey, wiggly little boy. Like I said in the DM, I may have made it too fast and too hard to hit doing that. It's unclear.
He's had some
perfect to
cram
me.
hits. It's just I think
He did get
Didn't
cram
hit
hit in the very
fireball.
beginning, but you disabled his cram so fast with the missiles. Hey, there's a cram
Oh.
and a hit.
boom.
We got
What?
engine
I see confetti.
AI. That was AI parts.
Was that AI parts? I think that was just block.
Yeah, I think it was your detection tower that's right here.
Engine room on fire.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Engine and the little detection
Engine room
tower.
on fire. Oh dear.
Oh, it is. Yeah, see, now you have like the opportunity to kind of get past, and then it will.
And
Oh,
then I
I
have
also
to
I
turn.
fixed your back turret here so it can actually shoot, and I added torpedoes.
That's torpedoes. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do that.
Yeah, I just added these cute
I
little
might-
torpedoes. I thought they fit pretty well.
But yeah, have you seen what I meant with two little thrusters?
Yes, I
Okay.
I added a substantial number of
Don't hit
additional
my engine
thrusters.
room.
Do you need the engine room still?
Maybe.
Say, is it just me or is the main gun not firing anymore?
For the march? Oh, it would appear so.
You reloading? What you do?
Maybe. Well, it is at 38% firepower.
Oh.
Main gun should still be in.
How did the March
fine,
end up?
but
Hold up, we missed something. How'd the March end up at 38% firepower? What happened?
I do not
There's
know.
something in there that has been destroyed.
Gun?
Main gun's okay.
Did you get bonk? Firing piece. Did he hit your ammo?
It's reloading.
Yeah, that's why I asked if he hit your ammo.
Oh, the missiles. Okay, look, you can see the turret. There was missiles back there. He bonked some of those.
Yeah.
But that should be less than almost 70% of your firepower.
It
I
may
believe
have
the
just
missiles
killed
are
all
more
of the
fire-
missiles basically on the craft. I think
it
the
got a
main
bunch.
turret's only what, like 30% of your firepower?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is actually kind of about right.
Mm-hmm.
The Infer looks blind.
It do.
Yeah, that looks detection dead. Is it gun dead? No, it still has a gun.
No.
Bit disoriented.
Okay, another gun. Go.
The only reason I was asking is I added that new caveat where if you're gun dead at 230, it is done.
Yeah.
It's gonna save me a lot of time, I think,
Oh,
cumulatively.
wait, you can set firepower as a disqualification condition now.
I don't want to do it that way. You know, I'll check the guns. If they haven't fired in a while, then I just am gonna call it, I think, as a matter of principle from here on out. I've been doing it as a soft rule, but I'm gonna be writing it in as a hard rule, because I also just don't want ships. Oh yeah, it has no idea where you are verticality-wise. I also just don't want ships that are mostly health to take rounds when they have no firepower left. There's something to be said for weathering it, but if you weather it without guns, you're gonna lose. And
it's just a matter of time, and the battle has been decided already.
right.
Yeah.
And I want to save
happened-
myself that time.
That happened in the Promethean Directive, where my faction was being attacked by pirates, and
Did the pirates
I
just
destroyed
outlast
the.
you?
Well, they didn't. I didn't lose the vehicles. I lost a lot of planes, but all of the coastal defenses were intact. The pirates had scooted out because of the planes, like 10 kilometers away, and they had like a damaged main gun, so they weren't going to win, but they were still like high-ish HP. My poor maritime patrol bomber, torpedo bomber versus hydrofoil. Yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't really hit.
No.
The cannons.
Hey,
cannons
wait,
on
he
that-
got another cram hit. It's just blocks though. Just
Yep.
armor.
Oh, just armor. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. HP.
Nice though. Taking a couple cram hits on
No,
a
you can see
maneuverable
into
hover
the
like
neck bay, I
this,
think.
like that's
I'm missing something, but
get him.
I'm still not seeing any
No, the main gun hasn't fired.
projectiles fired from the main gun.
I think his ammo must have been taken out, and it's just enough to sustain these missiles, and the APS are getting skipped over.
Oh, because the missiles are being reloaded much more faster and require
Yeah,
less
much
ammo,
more
I see.
quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, I also
Oh.
made it so that it leans like 5 or 6 degrees towards the target as long as it can. That way, the bulk of the craft that doesn't matter up front gets hit instead of the rear. Because I noticed when it was
Gangsta
fighting the Sauron, like it was basically leaning the vulnerable components at a flat angle towards the Sauron, and I was like, This is
I would like that version of the march, please.
I think I sent it to you.
Perfect. Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I sent it to you and was like, here, this is what I had done to it. It clipped that. Aha, that duct. That was the
That poor duct.
most essential duct. That's a shield? Where, how, why, when?
Excuse me?
How did it hit a shield generator, man?
Just overpressure, I guess.
Yeah, like it popped a
there we go,
single
round
shield generator. Wait, those are good. They bounced. Oh my god, that's heartbreaking. It
They
did
hit my
hit
missiles.
missiles though.
I see no important
Oh,
functional
it could have
component.
hit my... Okay, I do have an invisible detection turret down there.
Oh,
So-
okay, that's probably what it hit. Oh,
That's-
another good
yeah.
hit. Well,
Mm-hmm.
it hit another missile turret. It's really good at sniping these missile turrets off of you with
Yes,
crams somehow.
But those missile turrets are so useful. Not only are they obviously firepower, but spaced armor.
Yeah, they're ablative armor. They're sacrificial missile turrets. You're starting to use turrets like I use them, where it's like this shoots and also is armor.
Human wave tactics, only it's missile turrets.
It's, you know what? The superior form of tactics. Missiles.
Ooh, that was a big hit.
There, you've already taken out one of the firing pieces. Ooh. Oh, he got you on the pass.
No,
That's a
he
lot of
touched my
engine.
butt. That's only one engine. I have two.
That's true. That's true.
I
I
don't
saw
think
the shield flicker. It is flickering.
Yep.
All right.
Come on,
all
custom
right.
jets.
But flickering means you still have engine power, and you are
Yeah.
still in the air. That
Oh,
rear
plasma
turret's completely
firing.
disabled.
Having some turning problems, it appears.
Ooh, not even close.
Actually, the turning problems are helping me because it's messing with the action. No, shoot the first turret. Okay, good.
I told you,
Come on.
I liked the kind of scooty drifting behavior it developed. I thought it
Yeah.
looked good. Although you
Yeah, this
are
is great.
losing some altitude.
Yep.
Bonk.
It's very aggressive for like what it's kind of meant to be, but at the same
exactly.
time,
I took it and turned it into a very like aggressive posturing mobile
the
craft.
Sky
instead of,
Van,
like,
the Sky Vanna.
Sky Vanna. You know what? I have this thing where I make everything into the Vanna, whether Muse submitted it or not, and I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry.
No, it's fine. This is the world's most aggressive orbital bombardment craft.
Exactly. This is orbital bombardment in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the Enfair just can't get that front cram online, and it's the only one that had. That was not close. Oh, wait. Front cram. It's raising. Is it gonna shoot? Oh, it is. Oh, and it hit too. Wow.
Stop shooting my engine.
Oof. Oof.
I think it.
Oh no.
It out.
Oh wait. That was the whole
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah, that was the engine. He kept shooting my engine deck.
Wait. Westret's secretly targeting IR? Is he a
I think
genius?
that's what he had to have been doing.
That is actually not a bad tactic at all.
No, it is smart.
Oh, you on the way down though, you completely destroyed the functional cram turret.
I wonder if he did that just because he saw the march. He's like, I must take out its engine.
I mean, you know, fair approach to go for IR in this competition, I think in general.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh.
you know what? He downed you, but there's no way he has the firepower left to pull this off. And you're not sinking.
Come on. Yes, float.
You're just floaty enough. Look at this.
Can she get out of the water on her own?
Oh no.
No propellers. It just has jets and they're all under the water.
Oh, speaking of
And
jets,
no ion.
I got rid of your ions
Oh,
in the
ion,
rear
yeah.
for normal jets.
Oh. How dare you?
I needed the money for the torpedoes. They're dual-purpose missile torpedoes.
Yeah, but the aesthetic of that blue trail is so
I know, it is. It is. And I knew that's why they were there, but it was either that or you don't get 4 beautiful hybrid remote-guided torpedoes.
pretty. I've been doing that for my fighters, even though it jacks up the cost.
Oh my god,
just
it
a
jacks the
bit.
cost up so much.
I just like how it looks. I
It
wish there was
does.
a little effect trail I could put.
I could replace, I could
I mean, I
put
could
like
probably mess with the smoke,
small
but-
ions back there.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Alright.
But there's nothing better suited for space travel than ion was.
Oh, I don't even, I think that and steam is the only thing that works.
Steam jets are too expensive to run
Yeah.
and too inefficient.
Yeah. Not that ions are particularly efficient, but somehow they managed to beat steam jets.
But in space they are, yes.
Kill him! Kill him now!
Well,
Kill the French! The French have wronged me once again by removing their documents from the 1950s off the internet for some unknown reason.
The great burrito conflict continues to
Yes,
escalate.
they stole my burrito. They removed the documents on the AMX-50. Just like, why? Ugh.
We will
I
never.
was
Because
wanting to do-
they got posted on War Thunder forums one too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What is the oscillating tank? Is the oscillating turret tank from 1954 freaking classified still?
Probably.
Ugh. The sad part is the AMX-50 never got a chance to see service because they had immediately got replaced with the AMX-30. So it was such a cool design, and it only saw like the public only saw it pretty much once, and it was on Bastille Day in like 1954.
You know what's kind of remarkable as a tangent? The End Fair has huge Onyx Watch energy in how it's mostly made out of like stone and metal, but manages to just never sink.
Is there a light alloy in there somewhere?
Oh, it's basically 30-30-30. It's like 30% alloy, 30% stone, 30% metal. Like you can see right now, there's just a ton of alloy in it, but there's also a ton of metal and stone.
I see.
It is an interesting mix of materials.
Metal and stone, boys.
Wes Retz
No.
did a good job with it.
Mm-hmm. Very good ship. Very good ship.
Very pretty.
One problem with it though, space.
It don't do space.
It don't do space. You gotta make it fly, Wes Reds.
You gotta-
Space, dreadnought, and fear.
Space Battleship Texas.
Oh, look at that. Dude, Space Battleship Texas would go hard, and you know it.
It would.
Gangster leaning on the aliens.
Well,
that main gun
a
is so
little bit more
satisfying.
damage, and I think you would have sunk this round, but you were just intact enough to float. And I swear, this turret's like tickling the DQ line. I mean, because
Victory!
look, you took 4 points when you first entered. You just happened to bob up just high enough.
Oh, no, those, I already had those in the sky.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What on
I went too
earth
fast
would
for
you
a
have
moment.
gotten them from? I don't even know. This game.
I don't know, but now that battle's over and I have claimed victory, later!
Wait a minute.
See ya.
All right. Next up, we have
Who is next?
the Sauron birthday cake, which I retrofitted to be 2Q, and I may undo that change because it may be too strong.
Wait, too strong?
Yes.
Why would you unretrofit it if it is too strong?
I don't like submitting things that are too strong to the competition. Most of my builds are just meant to be goofy, and I don't really
That's-
work on like trying to over-optimize them or make them too difficult to fight. And
I can respect that.
yeah, they're for fun.
Good on you.
Yeah, they're for fun. Yeah, they're meant to be for fun. And I have a sneaking suspicion that 2Q lasers, especially at this volume, are way nastier than 0Q. But in any case, I think the Vanna is going to bop me here because it's just going to get in close range and blow me up with cramps. But we will see. Right. His cramps have no health. I did manage to take them out.
Oops.
Flamethrower, though. The problems begin. This is interesting.
Okay.
Slowest DPS in the tournament versus fastest DPS in the tournament. Now, the armor scheme on this thing is what sucked up 100% of the time and effort. It's nothing flammable is touching anything else flammable. There's a tremendous amount of glass and stone and metal to make sure that it doesn't like chain react and burn down, but like these flamethrowers are like half of this ship's cost. They are so nasty. They take like
So
10,000 engine power to run. Like it's
meticulously handcrafted to avoid or to maximize fire resistance then.
yes. This is, I would say, the perfect test of that. The crams are apparently not going to get through the 2Q and the plasma. The plasma do fire at twice the rate for CWIS that they do under normal fire. The plasma cavities refill when the local weapon controllers are in charge, and then they deplete when the CWIS is under control. So they're burst CWIS. The proper use of burst plasma. I also love to do that with APS. I also kind of accidentally put a lot of bonus health in front of these flamethrowers with this spinning ring that was just meant for the meme. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
The
damaged
fan is out
armor
of
gets
engine power, I
replaced
think.
by intact armor.
Oh no, it looks like the flamethrowers are dead. No way.
What happened?
The cake might actually win. I was not expecting to win.
You have killed it.
I think it is mostly dead. It's just got small missiles left. And those crams just don't have enough HP to get close. But I think the laser and the missiles just said that the engines are fine. Paddle's not looking the best, but the flamethrower, somehow the AI is dead for it. Did he put the AI at the top of the turret? I don't know what happened. Nope, there it goes again. Alright, alright. We're on fire again. We're cooking. We're being cooked. Is it just struggling to have enough engine power to keep up with it? Did it run out of fuel? Did I destroy all the fuel containers?
Probably either it cannot power the compressors or it did run out of fuel.
I don't know what tiny blue flame means. That's probably
Tiny
indicative
blue
of
flame?
something. This. It's like shooting, but it only gets to there. Does that mean there's not enough fuel on the craft?
Probably not enough compression.
Okay, so not enough engine power, you think?
Yeah.
Interesting.
If I
There goes again.
If I remember correctly, then engine power determines the range of the flamethrower with a maximum of 400. You can also adjust.
Oh, really? Okay, alright. I wasn't aware that
So-
that interplay was also going on with them, so you really need to keep your engine
Yeah,
safe.
your compressors have to use engine power to pump out the fuel oil.
I knew that, and I knew they were also responsible for the oxidizer and the catalyst. I was not aware that they were responsible for range. Wow, you really have to protect your engines on these flamethrower vessels.
And now the flamethrower is
Yeah, it
on
stopped
fire.
again. It has burnt through to the laser. It was just one layer of armor away from getting into the
It's
laser
smoldering
cavity.
there a bit.
It has a wedge of heavy armor and then stone blocks. Because again, the stone is non-flammable, so it will not catch fire from the or it won't contribute fuel to a fire started by the heavy armor, which is flammable.
And I assume you have adjusted the laser for maximum flammability.
Yes,
Or
it has the
incendiary,
part. Yeah, it's the incendiary laser. It reduces your firepower by like a third, but makes it so that you contribute something like 50% more fuel on destroyed blocks. That'd be the one. It's so underwhelming for a 40k laser system, man. And I'm using the same Tetris you would if you were building for like campaign craft. Like it's not a bad laser Tetris. It even had space for me to turn it into whatever Q I wanted to, with a little bit of finagling, mind you. It's got 60 AP, so it has full flammability damage to heavy armor. Not that it matters. Struggling to take out like single blocks of metal here. But if it could take out heavy armor, it would. Yeah, I think it has like 68 at 2Q. At 0Q, I think it had like 100.
Can it take out multiple blocks of heavy armor in one shot?
No, I don't even think I can take out a full beam of metal in one shot.
Oh,
You don't get a lot of laser for 40k materials anymore. Lasers, they're like... I swear, Bungalow Bill hasn't done his video on it yet, but like his initial testing, lasers just do like 40% less damage right now.
yeah, they have been nerfed significantly.
Yeah.
Compared to what they were before. That is
They're
true.
like... Really big lasers can overcome it to some extent, it seems. And especially on the weapon side, lambs are even worse now, of course. Not that they were... It just depends on the scale. Lasers, I think, are strong-ish at meters volume, terrible at huge volumes, unless you're just making a single burst laser that just tries to core through in, like, 5 seconds or something. And I don't even know how you make them work at small volumes. This was my attempt. I don't know. It did CWIS things.
I think at some point you stop worrying about resource consumption when running this monstrous setup. Okay, so what is the Vana doing?
I think it's out of everything at this point, and it's just slowly getting tickled away by this laser. Oh, that was one cram, and it has some missiles left. I think this is the most damage outside of a bonus round that the cake has taken, in fairness, and it did almost disable the laser. If it can just get close, do one big volley of crams and the flamethrowers, and take out the laser, I think it will win very easily and very convincingly. It's pretty fast. I don't know what the odds are it can do that. I'm uncertain. I do know that I'm actually a little bit undercosted now because the frequency doublers are way more expensive than Q switches. I think they're like 200 a piece.
Those increase your incendiary value, right?
They increase the basically like the fire damage penetration. And to turn it into 2Q, I had to get rid of like 10 of them. More than 10?
You have a CBIS?
Yeah. Lambs plus the plasma CWIS.
Oh, plasma CBIS.
Yeah. The plasma are dual purpose. When the local weapon controller is in charge, it fires at half rate so that the cavities refill, or the chambers refill. When the CWIS is in charge, they fire at 3 times the rate and quickly deplete the cavities in a burst. They were meant to be good against crams and medium missiles with a long reload time. I do love this stupid goofy tower. It's such a meme, but it's so good. It's very on fire now. This is very...
I haven't seen it being taken out.
The bonus rounds, it has been destroyed a couple of times. By the Vanna, no less. It turns out the Vanna was really benefiting from the team players. This is so lore accurate being on fire like this, though. Most of the firepower on the Vanna intact, despite saying 88%. Probably just firing pieces getting sniped. Wow, look how on fire the cake is. That's beautiful, man.
Flamethrower. Yeah, the flames are being evenly spread on the cake.
Hey, crams are hitting me. That's great.
Are they going through the plasma?
Yeah, they got through the plasma. I think, is one of the plasma towers dead? No, it just got through. The missiles are routinely getting through. Look at these squirrely little small missiles. I love seeing this thing on fire and rotating like this. It's so good. It's just a little
adds
flambe.
to the atmosphere.
What do you call it?
Yeah.
Baked Alaska. Say
Bake Alaska.
So Baked Alaska is like ice cream wrapped in cake, and then you flambe the outside, which is meringue, to cook and slightly like crisp the meringue, oftentimes you'll serve it by like pouring brandy over it and setting it on fire, and then the inside of the cake is ice cream.
I need to have that, honestly.
Doesn't it sound incredible?
Yes. Yes, it does.
The Vanna is starting to be too fast for its own good. It looks like the rear flamethrower is gone.
Cannot turn that quickly.
I mean, it's
I
turning
see
pretty
what you
good.
mean.
It's just that the Sauron is doing the whole battle bot thing where like it's much easier to turn in place fast than it is to circle a target. And I think we're seeing some of that. Yeah, it did target the flamethrower for a second there, but I mean, yeah. So like this was what 20 seconds of focus fire from a 40k cost laser, and it like it couldn't. It barely got through, what is that, like, maybe 3 layers of metal? Like, lasers are in a place right now, I tell you.
Not a good place.
No.
Not a very... They have been now fully relegated to the role of thought weapon.
Yes, they're still incredible against flyers, I think, at the, like, 500 to 800,000 material range. They can be devastating to craft that are closer to like 150, 200. You know, they can just take them out like instantly. I think we're detection dead. Oh, no, there it goes. But any...
Then again, so can cramps probably.
Yeah, I think... What is this cram's firepower sitting at? It has... There's no way it has 57 cram firepower. Ah. I refuse to believe that. Those missiles did not exactly know where they were going. Now the flamethrower is trying to shoot underwater. That's probably not going very well. Yeah, I don't think it has detection left. It's certainly not weapon dead, though.
No, it's still firing back.
That's quite a lot. Oh, there we go.
Occasionally.
Hitting me again with the flamethrower. Excellent. Set the cake on fire.
Wait, the cake, not the candles?
You gotta do both. Roast the cake, roast the candles. Very important. I'm not certain what the 1% firepower loss on the... Oh, missiles. I lost missiles.
A few missiles.
Yeah.
But yeah, this cake is it's dangerous.
I didn't intend for it to be.
It's always your armor scheme, I tell you. Always your armor scheme that just...
I try to build an
Probably
armor scheme for
very
the competition
unintentionally
that I just want to be good, but not like overbearing. This cake has one of the lowest armor material costs in the tournament. The only ships lower than it are the Unsinkable, which has those 3 huge APS, the clip-loaded APS, and the Vanna. It takes 3rd place in terms of lowest armor cost. It's all spent on engines for upkeep, propulsion, lasers, and firepower. It's just that the firepower gets it nowhere because it's plasma. It's the 20 armor penetrating plasma CWIS attachments, which I thought would take advantage of things being on fire and losing armor value, right? And
But
then
it didn't?
Laser, which we've talked about.
Yeah, later.
I was specifically trying to make, like, even the missiles are like VLMs that can't even get down to hit the Vanna right now because it's too close. Like, I was specifically trying to avoid making something obnoxious. I appear to have come up with a very flame-resistant armor scheme for the cost, though.
can I say except well done?
I appreciate it. It makes me feel bad, though, because I didn't intend for it to be strong. I wanted the Vanna to win. I love this angry little trireme with flamethrowers on it.
Yeah, flamethrowers are, for me, they are in a weird spot. They are stronger than I mean, they are too strong to be considered to be a support weapon, but too weak considered an actual damaging. Their damage over time is what makes them so
Yes, they're
dangerous, and their armor decreasing value
is huge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I agree. They're in a really bizarre spot. All right, so the next one's going to be Clashes, Angry Chickens. I did up armor the little boy a little bit to try to keep it from going engine dead, which is what it was struggling with before. It also had this weird thing where the missiles would chain react with the AI and kill it, and it doesn't have that problem anymore. And then I also up-armored his AI. The chicken now has a throne. This is like some Warhammer shit right here.
It is being revered as the
Nuggets for the chicken throne.
Number one object of worship, the chicken.
Yes. Oh, and I also made this Sea-Wiz a little bit better at dealing damage.
Is it supposed to drive so enthusiastic?
I've never seen it start like that. It may have been because I didn't spawn it high enough up. I usually give it 3 meters. Oh, you know, its Sea-Wiz is going to be completely useless here.
Who designed the Unsinkable again?
This is Solid Pickles. He said it was an older design. He was originally working on a waterborne SMK or something similar to it. And he gave me this design and asked if I could quickly retrofit it to make it like rule abiding. He put a little bit of time into it, but they just didn't have enough time, which is understandable. I picked a bad time for a tournament. Schools was like, I basically the entry was right at the time that people were having finals, and also, ouch, the chicken has been stripped away by sandblasters. Yeah, it's basically an Incendiary HE sandblaster, which is horrifyingly effective. And it helps that it has one of the highest firepower ratios in the tournament. Second place behind only the Vanna. Oh my god. Just ripping through the front armor.
So the Unsinkable fires a combination of HE and Incendiary.
Yes, it has one dedicated HE turret that doubles out the Sea-Wiz, as you can see going after the missiles there. And then it has 2 acting as Incendiary. And they're all belt feds for maximum pain.
That is very smart, as HE is usually hampered by armor value.
Yeah, and the Incendiary lowers it. I was about to say, I think that might be one of the most potentially interesting use cases for Incendiary, is just chipping away at armor value so that sandblasters are even stronger. Basically party mixing your APS to be half Incendiary, or maybe like half Sabo, 1/4 Incendiary, 1/4 HE, just so you have a splash of everything. Does look like we're going through a reload cycle, though. Oh, another clip reloaded. Another couple clips reloaded. That is a lot of damage going in again. I know I saw Lathrix do something similar with shells that just had like armor piercing and Incendiary on it, and they were they were melting through like Scarlet Dawn craft.
But doesn't the Incendiary be to apply it first before the armor piercing can take effect?
Yeah, but if you have rapid fire like this,
Oh yeah, okay, then
yeah,
I see.
yeah. Well, damn, the unsinkable is nasty, man. That's functionally what it did to my craft last week too.
That is not pretty.
It yeah, it just ripped through my yeah, the chicken just kind of popping a wheelie here. Let me chicken, let's give you, there you go. Well, slightly less enthusiastic. Yeah, okay. It didn't dip the gun or any of the detection underwater that time. That's pretty fair. I think it just has really, really high acceleration. Could probably fix that with a different PID setting for forward back so that it has a smoother curve when it starts up. I've had to do that for tanks and stuff before.
Oh, or else they flip over, yeah.
Yeah, they they pop a wheelie at the start of fights and they just throw their initial shots and everything off. Chicken weathering the damage slightly better this time. Really hurting from not being able to bring its Sea Whiz to bear, I think. Sea Whiz got re-outfitted with substantially higher payload shells. So this is actually kind of a best case scenario since it's focused on doing more damage now. But still, like, just so much punishment being dished out. I mean, it's getting close itself to taking out some like that's probably a mantlet on fire right there. Oh man, it's so on fire. This is gonna be some burnt ass KFC. Has it officially switched fire to the spearhead, or did it run out of... No, it's not on a reload cycle.
It seems to be distributing its firepower evenly between the two units.
Yes.
On occasions, switching to the flyer.
Yeah, that's possible.
Or
It's
is it
definitely
just
been doing
Sea
Sea Whiz duty the whole time, taking out those missiles. Lost
But
a...
yeah.
Oh, wait.
HE Incendiary, there goes a rangefinder.
Yeah. HE Incendiary. It has been, especially on ships this small scale, it's been nasty.
I think I'm going to try out this shell on one of my early game frigates.
Oh god, against the Deepwater Guard.
This is supposed to be a support unit anyway.
I mean, it's gonna shred the Deepwater Guard. I love the sound of that. Chicken has plenty of health to go through still at this point, though. This is looking much better for it. This is looking much better for it. It still has 20% of its firepower in the smaller craft as well. God, those numbers tick down quickly, though. Oh, there went some more ammo.
It is terrifyingly effective. The HMS Unsinkable.
Yes, these turrets are very spooky.
Wait, are these remote guided missiles?
I don't think so. I think they're radar. They might be remote guided, though. I haven't checked.
Or, better yet, infrared guided with all the fires going on.
You know, He does have flares on his missiles, so it might be that the flares there are remote guided and that these are IR. Is there an engine compartment up here? Hold up. This looks to just be a buoyancy chamber and some, sleeping quarters. No. Yeah, I don't think those can be IR. They don't seem to be targeting anything hot. Unless there's a decoy up here, which is possible. We got 5-ish% until the Angry Chicken frigate starts DQing from health. God, that Sea-Wiz is so effective at taking out his missiles. The support craft is basically reduced to a slow-firing HE, AP. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We've got an AI dead on the Angry Chicken. It got through the heavy armor. Wait. Is it reloading? No. Nope. 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 There goes the HE. I mean, on craft this small, even that HE spam is dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't have a lot of armor that it can shed away to absorb damage.
No. Oh, yeah, there's the APS gone. I got him through the side here. I love high explosive on small craft like this precisely because of what happened right here, where like one block just hit that magic threshold where it didn't have enough health to survive the explosion, and the explosion was like, okay, then I'm going to do bonus damage to the interior, and then your whole gun dies. Like, it's my favorite damage type. Remains. I'm with Lathrix on this one. High explosive is just good. It's just fun.
Certainly consistent.
It is, and it's lovely against smaller volume targets. Why are you so dead set on targeting the front of the craft, guy? This is such an odd spot for the radar to want to hit. Oh, okay, there we go. A little more spread out. Ugh, man, the percentage just flying off the chicken. Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't think the flying chicken's got the lift left to stay up. I think the frontal lift jet's burned.
Probably hit an engine or something.
Could be, yeah. But the engines are guarded by this heavy armor, which is still there. I think it just lost the... Oh, yeah, it lost all the jets on this side. They just burnt out. Well, shoot. Looks like the Unsinkable's definitely going to be taking this one. Hello, hello. Howdy, cruiser.
Oh, hello there.
You got here just in time. The chickens have been air fryered? Roasted?
Plucked.
I guess this was getting boiled. The
Slightly singed.
Slightly singed. You know, again, the chicken consistently putting up a good fight. And look at this. Like, it actually started doing real damage to one of these turrets.
It did.
Just a little bit more survivability, a little bit more damage, just a little bit of something. And those chickens are real close.
Welcome back.
Thank you. And I think this is the final bout before I have to tally everything up and figure out who's getting to brackets. All right, so we've got Dev's Craft, which had some revisions to protect the foils and the flamethrowers, and the flamethrowers themselves burn better. They just have more flame intensity. And then the Fonk Tonks, which I think... I tweaked the crams a little bit, nothing major. And I think on you, I also turned this into just one big, really slow-firing Incendiary Doom cram, just meant to, like, burn targets up. Nothing huge. Basically just tweaking the way the weapons work, which missed immediately, as you do.
Oh no.
Hey!
Come the flame.
The Duxie was taking out missiles. The duck getting set on fire.
Oh no.
The dev...
That's a friendly fire incident waiting to happen.
Yeah. Dev's craft have been known for cuddles. They've been going in for quite a few cuddles this tournament. Huh. Mega Hover has the biggest radar signature, does it? Interesting.
Is this the Mega Hover?
It is! It's been retrofit to be compliant with the rules, including giving it a walkable interior. It's got a little corridor here. This guy gets to watch some TV while piloting things, and you can see the AI. This dude's just hanging out. This guy's in here with the gun, doesn't know what to do with himself. The front.
Oh, that's so nice.
He's loading some coal into a hopper. Have a nice little pleasant, not monstrous sign. Yeah, I brought that thing back just for fun. And made this to go with it, also just for fun. Mostly because I wanted an excuse to make a KV2 out of nothing but deco. So, here we are. Oh, there were some cram hits. Boy, that duck is on fire, though. Mega Hover somehow lost 14% of its firepower already. The duck narrowly avoiding getting rammed by these things. Oh my god, look at the blocks just melting away.
Serious. What is it with poultry getting emulated tournament?
You know, there has been a lot of hatred towards fowl and assorted birds in this tournament, and I don't understand it myself. There's some kind of serious prejudice. And I'm kind of forced to be here for it. Uh-oh. KV2's largely been melted away. No, don't aim there. Not at the tiny little gun neck, don't do it. Not at the turret neck. Oh, the turret neck's been melted through. Like some of the crams are dry firing. That's not good. Uh-oh. Friendly bonk. Bonk. Hey, look at that. This is why I put the extra rubber around the hydrofoils. They're still functional after giving themselves cuddles.
Extra bonk protection.
Extra bonk protect. Dev needed it. Dev was going in for those intense emergency cuddles. What did you lose fire? Oh, it's no, the sombrero. I can't believe they've done this.
Its hat fell off.
It did. And its sunglasses. Oh, this turret is substantially less cool than it was. That's so sad. How is the duck still alive? 64% health, 38% firepower.
Did you build the duck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just another one of my typical entries.
There's a lot of fire there.
It was built out of only fire-resistant materials, save for the heavy armor.
Like,
but
went for maximum oxidizer.
I did go into his
catalyst. What is called? The one that increases the intensity and damage.
Catalyst, yeah. I went in here and I messed with his Tetris so he could have more catalyst. Yeah, so this on the side was originally just a straight line going up, but I found that I could fit an extra... Basically, there's now 6 for every 3 that there were before, and they take up the full amount of space. So, you know,
Even.
he now has full 40 metal penetrating fire damage, whereas before it was like 17. Bonk. It's just dragging the duck with it. Well, I believe the Fonk Tonks have been thoroughly hosed.
Oh, yes.
Cringe was so worried and so upset about the KV2 and the duck, but they have been getting so thoroughly bullied this entire tournament. Get him! Nice, nice ram, nice ram. That hover is still flying at 37% health. I just want to point out, it was flying at 37% health while despawning. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I rebalanced the engines on it so that it doesn't, like, dip into the water dramatically and just give up on life like it did in a couple of earlier rounds. You going shoots? No? You just gonna sit there on fire, friend? Your missiles could do with being a little more accurate, but... Hey, there we go! Those were hits? God, that did nothing. Oh my god. And this time it actually successfully immediately got the ram. Oh no. The poor duck. The duck was always a lover, not a fighter. Combat was thrust upon it. Oof. Another big chunk. Insufficient to really deter the... Oh, you have gotten close enough now. Very mildly on fire. I get the feeling the big cram shot has just missed every single time. Ugh, the duck is so on fire.
Oh, what happened to... Oh no.
His little friend. Yeah, they caught it this time. Is now getting the blowtorch treatment.
Both have gotten in knife fighting range.
Yes, and unfortunately, when it comes to blows, the KV2 is just not built for it, man. He's not built for this kind of violence. Mega Hover taking a substantial amount of damage from the missiles on Dev's little tiny boat over there, just kind of happily burning away at the outer armor. Uh-oh. Lost some firepower. It's probably the little sombrero cram. I'm amazed the KV2 has not lost any firepower somehow. Like, it's just getting roasted. Engine power. Yeah, definitely lost some engines. Getting close to losing more engine. It's really having trouble getting into the meat of the craft over here without the help of its friend. There's glass blocks on top of the alloy to keep them from just lighting up. They appear to have just been melted through, though. Well, this is what happens when you submit a craft made out of stone and glass. It's gonna die. You were a brave duck. How are these missiles missing? Oh my god. Is this cram... Do you still shoot? Ram? That one tried to. Hey, that one did. It missed. Great. Oh, God. Somehow has still not lost any firepower on the duck. Oh! KV2 had all of its jets melted off at 80% that time. It is... Or the Mega Hover, rather. Oh, no, it's a 70%. Damn. Well... The duck will now have to face 100% of Dev's fury. It appears to have disabled this flamethrower, though. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, probably by... Oh, and... Yeah, just as you were about to say it.
Never mind. Ignore me. This one doesn't seem to be able to catch us, though. Mildly on fire.
It's slower. I see that. Might have gotten hit to the engine.
Yeah. We are slowly digging through and may have set the flamethrower itself on fire? Yes? How on fire? Not on fire. Okay. Jump scared by my own crams. That probably did it, though. Yes. Okay. No. No, it didn't. It's still shooting. How?
What is it doing?
It's making sweet love.
It's trying.
Oh, hello, Dama.
Hi, Dama.
Hello.
Final round. The duck has not been having the best of times against Dev's craft. Neither did the frigate, or the mega hover. This is kind of, things are winding down. Somehow it's maintained 100% of its firepower, though. Good for you, duck. Oh, there it went. Now the firepower's starting to go. Yeah, the cram's on fire. Oh, or it may have been rammed. It's hard to say which. No, it's on fire. Yeah, you can see it burning from the inside out. My poor duckies.
So, is the duck moving on its own power, or is it?
Oh,
just
I
getting
highly doubt it
pushed
at this
with
point.
it?
I think it's just being worn like
Oh,
a...
no,
Well, there it goes.
Wow. Dev's little bows really don't know any brakes.
No, they have ramming AI and they do not know how to stop. And I gave them a little bit of heavy armor and protection up front so that they can just get that extra little shove right through craft. Damn, that's brutal.